got me? Everything? Yeah. All right, third practice. First of all, it's a great day to be a Razorback. Anytime you get out on that football field with our players and get better, that's what it's all about. Our third practice in, another great energy day. A lot of fundamentals being taught. A lot of teaching going on by not just the coaches, but even the older players out there teaching. It's really good to see. Not a lot of install. We've been pretty simple with our install right now, and that's by design. It's about going back to the fundamentals and getting better. It's good to see some of these guys really stepping up and really standing out. A little update on a few players. Scooter Harris will be out the remainder of spring. He'll have surgery on his foot. Then that will occur Friday, I believe, but we'll expect him back by sometime in May. So he'll be definitely involved in being a student coach out there, or a player coach, I should say. Guys that have really stood out in 3 days, that's really caught our attention. Just some of the newer guys that just joined us. Trey Knox has been as consistent and is really making an impact when he steps on the field. I've been very pleased to watch him and the growth of the offense and him catching on. It's been good to see. Eric Gregory has been impressive since he's gotten here, and that has not changed. Even though we were in pads today, sometimes you have a tendency to fall back a little bit, but it was good to see those guys and the energy level. Greg Brooks is another one that's been very impressive. Devin Bush, Myron Cunningham in the offensive line. It's good to have some offensive line depth. Coming into this spring is something we have to have, and we've got to create competition. Again, I'm excited about the direction of these young guys, and again, some things that we've seen that guys that are just continue to push and get better out there. Obviously, we know Sosa has been very much a leader, and we're going to continue to push him and to be the leader on that on the defensive side of the ball, as well as for our football team. Watching his energy level and his effort level has been impressive for 3 days, and challenging him as he moves inside and stays in that inside position. So that's good to see. Bumper Pool was very active today. Saw him make quite a few plays, so that was good to see. Devwall Whaley is another one, running back. That's he and Chase Hayden, as we would expect in year 2, to really step up. And again, for 3 days. First day in pads, it was good to see that. We did a little bit of hitting out there today, which was by design, and some scripted some periods. But as the week goes, we'll definitely ramp that up. So with that, I'll open up for questions.
Raise your hand, Mikey.
Coach, any more detail you can give on Scooter's injury and how it happened?
You know what? I think it's been something that's been nagging. It was during the season. And so we thought we kind of had it. We rehabbed it, thought we had it, and it just never really it just kept bothering him. So we just had it looked at. So we don't want this to carry on. That's kind of where we're at with it. And we know what he's capable of doing, and he's going to be just fine.
Coach, is that a soft tissue deal with him, and also?
No, he'll actually go in, and it's and I don't know the exact words, but he's going to have a screw put in there. Just a small screw, just got a real slight fracture in there.
Thoughts on Ben Hicks through 3 days?
Yeah, I've been very pleased with Ben. I think he's brought great energy into that quarterback room, as well as to our football team. I think he's done everything that he's supposed to do as a grad transfer coming in. You come in and you put your head down, you don't say much, and you earn the respect of your teammates by working. And what I've seen more about Ben is not just him and how he relates and the players relating to him, but the quarterbacks as well. I mean, he's got a great rapport. I think that quarterback room's got a great rapport with each other. They respect him. They know he's played a lot of ball, and man, I've been very pleased with him. And for 3 days, he's taken a lot of reps and 1s and 2s and 3s. He's taken all those types. It doesn't matter. He's not taking all first-team reps. He's taking some second, some third teams, and man, he's just bringing a lot of energy to that room and to the team. And what's impressive when you watch him coach some of the other quarterbacks that are on the field as well. So again, seeing that, I think that's been a tremendous addition for our quarterback room.
What did you get out of Connor Nolan today, and also any comment about Starkle joining the team?
Yeah, I can. I'm glad to have Connor out there today. You know, we know that he's going to be sporadic through the course of spring. You know, he was out there today. Was not in shoulder pads, so he has to go through his acclimatization period. But it was good to get him out there. He got some reps in again with the install at the pace that we're putting it in at. There really wasn't a whole lot that he didn't know. From meeting schedule, he hasn't made a lot of meetings, but he'll bounce that back and forth. It's good to have him out there. Nick, again, as I've shared all along, you know, we're always in the quarterback market. It doesn't matter. We're always in that market. You know, if it's my job to make sure every room, not just the quarterback room, can continue to improve, and so that's on me, and to be able to make sure that we have competition in all areas, and our coaches understand that, and so you know, rising tides rise all boats, and so I think what you're seeing is you'll see the competition level in all rooms, and especially the quarterback room. Adding Nick in there will be a huge addition for us as well. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about the competition that it brings in that room.
Chad, the pace of install, what do you expect to get going through the course of spring, and also when can you live tackle next practice?
Yeah, we'll be able to live tackle on Thursday a little bit. We'll go what we call 50-50. So half the practice, I say half, there'll be quite a bit of practice there. I know more than half of it will be live, and then we'll be in the stadium on Saturday scrimmaging. So then the pace of install really is more by design right now. We've got to just go back to the fundamentals, and we've got to just make sure that our guys understand why we do what we do. I anticipate that to pick up a little bit over the next, we'll pick up a little bit on Thursday. And maybe a little bit Monday, but then after that we'll probably back down and just make sure we get these young guys and everybody on board and the fundamentals taught like we want them.
You guys looked at Starkle when he was in high school. What can you say about what you know of him? What type of quarterback, leader, what he is?
Yeah, well, like all quarterbacks, they're great competitors. He's got an extremely strong arm. That's one of the things that really stands out. Good size, but got a strong arm, and obviously we know he's played in this league, and and I think everybody that has been around him just talks about the quality of the person that he is. And so again, as you bring guys into your program, you want to bring the right fit into your program. And so again, I think that brings a great competition in that room. And again, we're trying to improve every room.
Not having Scooter there, what's your linebacker depth look like, and do you have to move anybody around to kind of fit what you want to do?
Well, moving guys around right now, we're Bumper's getting a lot of reps. Gio LaFrance is getting a lot of reps. Grant Morgan. We don't have the depth that we need to have right now at the linebacker position, but what it does is it allows some of these other guys, young guys that are coming in and really putting a lot of reps on Gio and Bumper and Grant, and so it's good to see. I mean, it forces these guys to have to grow up pretty quick with it.
Any more questions?
Was Noah Gatlin in practice today?
Noah was not. He was sick today. He should be back Thursday.
What have you seen from Trey Knox so far that you like, and how has he taken steps to progress, not just on the field, but also, watching film, stuff like that?
Yeah, I think like a lot of the younger guys, they have all came in with an attitude of a great work ethic, I should say, and working hard. And there's times, and he's up here in the indoor. The young guys are in the indoor at nights and working on their own craft, and so I think that's good to see. Watching film, he's hungry. And I think that's been great to have. The quarterbacks being able to watch film with these guys, and Ben to kind of step in and help coach the quarterbacks and even coach some of these young receivers. That's what you see off the field. He's very talented. hard worker. I think when you see him on the field and you watch how he competes, obviously his size stands out. He's got really good speed and just good ball skills. I mean, high points the ball, and he's long, so that really is something we tried to really address in the offseason, and he definitely fits that need. He'll be a really good football player.
Chad, with Connor being back out there and baseball being a Saturday starter and stuff, is he limited on how much he can throw? Is there like a pitch count for him out there throwing the football? And also, is it going to be a disadvantage for him competing for the starting job? I guess he can't go scrimmage on Saturdays. That's usually a big part of competing for the job.
Well, I mean, you say he's not competing. He is competing, and being in this business for a long time and watching guys play two sports. You encourage your guys. He's competing all right. He's down there and he's battling his tail off, and so I love that. Now it's on him to get caught up in the meeting rooms and doing his own film study of when he's not there and he's not at practice, and to make sure he stays on schedule with that. So I don't see that him not being here on a Saturday and competing is because he is. I don't see that being a big concern. As far as do we have him on pitch count out here? No, we don't. But also, I mean, the way we do our practices, I mean, he's going to get his time, but we never overthrow our guys. And he knows that. I mean, we put a lot on Connor too, to just tell us if he feels tired. He's been good.
Do you envision Saturday being a big scrimmage day, or how are you going to handle this first Saturday?
No, this Saturday a big scrimmage day. Absolutely. We're going to be obviously simple offensively and defensively, but we want to see these guys compete. We want to see guys tackling in space, how they respond, decision making. So yeah, it'll be a big scrimmage day. Any more?
It's hard to tell exactly, but is Nick Fullwider maybe now inside, or is there any position switches like that?
No, not right now. I mean, nothing that's really just earth-shattering at this point. Not 3 days in. We'll continue to evaluate. Saturday will be a big test. We've had some talks on some guys here and there, but nothing really out of the ordinary.
Another guy, I don't know if I just missed him, but Dorian Gerald, is he out there today?
He was not. He should be back out there Thursday as well. He's got an infection, and we're trying to get that taken care of. He should be back Thursday.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.